I had 3 years of high school, and then I got bored and said, I want to go do something else. So I applied to college, even though everyone was like, you can't apply to college. And then I got to college and I said, okay, I want to do this, but I want to go take a semester off to go work at a skydiving company and do engineering on parachutes because I was really into skydiving at the time. I'm Maya, founder of Urban Escapes and now National Director of LivingSocial Escapes. So I guess I was most drawn to creating my own thing. I actually applied to be a tour guide for all these existing companies. And I don't even think I got very far in the application process because as I was doing it, I was like, wait, that's not exactly the job I want. I want it more to be like this. And I said, okay, but no one has this job. I said, well, I'll make it.
I was motivated to join Urban Escapes purely because it seemed like something fun to do.
Hi, I'm Bram. I'm one of the owners of Urban Escapes and now the National Director of LivingSocial Escapes.
Didn't have a family. I didn't have a tremendous amount of personal debt. I was really lucky to have the opportunity to try something new and fun and exciting, and if it didn't work out, that would be okay, and I could always come back to the safe world. And it was a really unique opportunity. Here was somebody who was really passionate and exciting to work with an idea that I truly believed in, I thought could work, and a chance to run my own business, again, without a tremendous amount of financial or personal risk.
So after college, I actually did the thing that you're supposed to do, which is get a real job. I worked on Wall Street for 2 years. I liked it because I never thought it was my career. I thought it was a cool thing to do for a couple of years. I learned a ton. The money wasn't bad. And my hours were actually awesome. So to me, it was a means to an end. It gave me great experiences, and it allowed me to hop on a plane every single Friday at 6 p.m. and take the red-eye Sunday night and be back at work Monday mornings.
So Maya and I first interacted through a mutual friend. I was in the consulting world, working with one of her best friends actually growing up. She had left the finance world and she had just started up Urban Escapes. I thought it was a great idea. I started helping out in the beginning, and then as the business continued to grow, needed more of a bit of a business discipline, I came on to help her grow the business.
When I started, I had myself and my Brooklyn apartment and the guy who poured coffee at the coffee shop. And within probably like 3 or 4 months, I asked Bram to come on, and he was at least helping out in his spare time. He came on, I think 9 months into the company officially, and became a part owner with me. And then it was, I guess, December of that year, so now we're talking maybe a year and a half, where we decided to expand to 3 more cities, so we hired 6 more people. And then very shortly after that, we realized that we couldn't run New York on our own. We needed a New York manager, so we hired a New York manager. So at full capacity, like 6 months ago, we were at 9 people, full time. And then we had like 50 part-time guides who ran all the events for us on weekends.
When people are excited about something, they'll do virtually anything. We had employees across the country working for us for virtually no income and no stability, merely because they enjoyed what we had to offer and they were having fun.
It sounds so cheesy, but I think it was really the passion and everyone's belief that this was going to work. And even if it didn't work, the belief that this was so worthwhile. I think we gave everyone a lot of ownership in their cities. We said, okay, every time you want to run a trip, you run it by us. And we talk about it, and we see if it works, and we see if it makes sense, and we see if it'll sell. And then, within a few months, I was like, okay, if you know it's going to work, don't come to us. You got this. Luckily, nothing ever really went wrong. And every trip that wasn't perfect, we'd take as a learning opportunity, and we felt that everyone really became better because of them. And so we let them make a couple of mistakes here and there. And we said, this is your baby, you're going to grow it, you're going to see it, and it's going to feel good because you're going to go to your happy hours where you invite all people who come on your trips, and you're going to see 100 people there, and it's going to feel awesome to know that you helped these 100 people get out of the city. And I think that, for a year, that was definitely enough fuel. And then we gave everyone equity, a little bit of equity, but it vested after their first year.
So if events were able to be profitable for the business and in brand with the business, then they'd be compensated for that. If somebody is working with us purely to get rich, I'm guessing they've made a poor choice. The idea was to really motivate the employees in the satellite cities to take ownership of the concept, to think about Urban Escapes in their city as not just a plan for this is what you need to do, but think about here's the brand, here's what we're trying to develop, Now take it and formulate what you think would be best and run with it.
I think at the rate that we were growing, it's hard to lose enthusiasm. Because the second that you lose enthusiasm with one part of it, 3 more parts open up. So LivingSocial contacted us and they said, hey, we love what you do and we think if we all do it together, we can all do it better. And we thought about it for about a day and we said, we agree. Like, we can all do it better. So we, on the one hand, we're doing the whole acquisition thing. And then on the other hand, we mobilized our directors, so there were 6 of them. And we said, hey, we want you guys in New York ASAP because we think that we need a central office. And so in about 4 weeks, everyone, recrafted their whole entire lives, moved to New York, and now we've got central office in New York with the original 8 of us. Yeah, I think a friend of mine once told me that he started his own company because he wanted to pick who he worked with, and I really get that. I love our team and I loved what they were doing, and I think that mutual respect we all had for each other was sort of the defining motivation behind our company.